Simply said, I didn't want to drive my neighbors crazy half before the midnight, returning to this inflation thing the other day. I think that the tires should be as easy as you take them from the package, mount them on the rim. This is absolute nonsense. I'm using Cycless for this stubborn thing, and we will see how it goes. Going anywhere. I mean, I'm definitely not going to use soap water this time around. Use the booster if needed, but for now I'm just trying to see whether it is possible to do anything with Cycless. If it turned out to be that Cycless is able to beat this type of tire, I will be 100% confident almost any tire would work, unless it turns out that there are even more stupid tires in the market. I'm sorry that this is going to play most likely against the Pirellis. The truth has to be told, I guess. And I've been using Pirellis for 3 years whenever I go anywhere where it's hard packed, and I love in general the tires, but if they are upgraded for this, I would say that the time is already ticking with my patience. If I'm doing something wrong, you can absolutely leave the comment and let me know. I could just take booster and try with it, but I'm pretty confident that because the tire is pretty much sticking to one and another side, it won't be possible to do that. And thankfully this time I haven't added any sealant, because I was expecting this happening. One other scenario could be to remove the tire, invert it, like keep it for a while inverted to see whether it helps. I'm just showing what it is without, well, with casual expected usage. Well, at least I would expect that. You buy the tire and you just add it. There is slight volume inside, not much, but I'm trying it. In fact, I could add the valve in order to access the pump more directly rather than without the hose, but I'm just trying this for now. It got slight shape, but still nothing near close what it should be. And actually my fingers got quite hot here, so I'm going to use the glove instead, because the fabric, it was fine, but still not enough. And see if it helps. Not enough push to put it on. And at the same time, I don't want to boil my rim neither, so I will wait a bit until it cools down. But nonetheless, I think this is, let's call it, stupid by design. I think it would be just impossible. It's just absolutely impossible. And now you might be thinking, yeah, Thomas, but you should actually beat the tire with compressor, not just random hand pump, electric pump. It's partially true, but at the same time, it's not, because I tried multiple tires and they beat it perfectly. That makes me to believe that because second occurrence of this experience is just, let's say, not the tire to go with if you are doing it at home. So I added 8 bars, which usually is more than enough. Let's see if usually this time will also be the case. And it's the moment of truth. Not fully, I guess, because we haven't heard any sounds. 8 bars was required to do so. Now let's see if our cyclist is able to... Alright, 1.5 bars. Now the last one thing is that I will use floor pump, considering that it haven't beat it, it just moved towards the sides more. Alright, 2 hands. I'm already seeing that this won't lead anywhere, so I'm not even going to play around with it. Eight bars again. Now I'm going to add more air just to see whether we get any pops. We don't necessarily have to. The bottom is still not there. It's moving. Soft. Alright, so now it's 2 bars. Everything is in place. I will just leave it until it settles in and only then add sealant, because yeah. The tire is 27th week of 2025. So it's there. What do you think about these type of mounting procedures? Should they be easier? Let me know in the comments. The second wheel, I guess I'm not even going to play around with Cyclus. I wouldn't say it's waste of time because of the tool. It's just the tire is too stubborn. If even with 8 bars compression it's not able to seat, you can get an idea. I will just try the floor pump to see where we're at. This is how the tire looks when mounted. Yeah, forget it. That it wouldn't be just me talking without doing. I will remove the tire and try to invert it. So that way it will get a bit more external round shape. I'm wondering, maybe they left some information. What should we do with it? Nothing in particular differently than we should normally do. Put one side, you add sealant, you put the other side, max PCI. It shouldn't be anything different than normally. And you know, sometimes it might seem that I'm trying to find an issue in order to just populate it. No, honestly, I am a lot more happier when everything goes smooth as butter and when no issues are at all. Not because I wouldn't have what to talk about, but just I love when everything works as expected, as supposed to, and nothing in between or on the edge where this is actually. I could try to push the tire into inside, but it just comes back because it's very smooth, I guess. The bead of the sidewall edge is very smooth. So it's the same old thing, the tire compressed, and imagine that if I'm hardly able to squeeze it by hands, by fingers, what else I can do with just floor pump or tiny compressor. But at least visually it feels that whenever I'm doing this volume increase in the tire, it kind of improves a bit, but I will try with compressor again, just for the sake of interest. And I want to point out that it has nothing to do about the mini pump itself. It's just the case when the tire is more stronger. Now forget it, I can see immediately that it's not gonna work. Worth noting, front wheel was 30 millimeters internal, this one is 28, so on 30 it should be even easier to do that than on 28, but because it's not possible. So I'm going to add a bit of wall in there, if I'm able to. Let's just see if it can work out this way. Now we can make use of Side Plus and removing that because the valve is now on. 5 bars for now. The tire is not seated properly. It's losing air here at the bottom. So what I'm going to do instead is just use the floor pump until it beats fully. Partially. Now we are talking. Both sides are in place. Imagine if I were to add sealant and play around with this mess, squeezing the tire and all that stuff. So if you had similar experiences with Pirelli, Scorpion, XCRC, Prowall, updated version, updated means RC is in single row rather than column, let me know in the comments. And if you saw me doing something wrong, let me know too. I would love to avoid these things. Then you think that the only remaining thing is just to put the tires on. It's not necessarily the case, because that the only remaining thing might be Terminal 1. Should I go to Schwalbe's maybe instead?